to go up and down Coburg Road trying to get a good vantage point of this area. And I was actually able to speak with some people who said they saw the pursuit. I was actually down here with people who were stuffing their pockets with money that was thrown out of that vehicle. The smell of burgers on the grill is unbearably good. It's baseball time here at PK. Pretty nice steady flow of traffic, but the city of Eugene also knows that Division Avenue has been the site of multiple fatal and non-fatal collisions. Cavalry that's certainly been renewed, with guests already leaving behind me, getting ready to, I would imagine, go home, because some of these guests have been here since 3 in the morning. Not only that, but the drone was flying both left and right, up and down, all over the accident scene. Describe what it's like to hold a dead salmon carcass. I would say that, well, it's a lot heavier than it looks. The smell is just tremendous. Conditions are a bit different than usual. It's actually pretty cold up here right now, as a thick blanket of fog has actually made its way over the Lane 1 fire. Pastor Helen says drivers will often use their parking lot to do everything from burnouts to donuts. Fire has made its presence well known along Highway 126, with ODOT reducing travel to just one lane, having to use a pilot vehicle to escort drivers. With the shake of their fur and a short stare down, the Lane County Search and Rescue canines go off into the woods to train.
This is a typical training for us canine handlers. We just go out in the woods and we'll put somebody out there, and we like to train in the environment that we're going to be searching in. And as you can see, it's a rain or shine event. We'll come out here anytime that it's safe and train our dogs.
6 of the team's total 10 dogs with very different personalities and skills were able to do what they do best, searching for missing individuals in Lane County, or in this case, local news reporters. Now, it may seem like harmless hide and seek, but it's actually super important in ensuring that these dogs are ready to go when the time calls and they need to find someone. And before long, the searching pooches made their finds without issue.
Well, they can smell, really good. It's also their ability, they want to work, and their drive to work. And we just go through lots of training. It's continual training with the dogs.
Every weekend, the search and rescue canines, along with their handlers, travel all across the county to one of their many training locations to ensure that their dogs are ready to go at a moment's notice, whether it's at the Willamette National Forest to the east or the coastal ranges to the west.
They're large, sometimes spanning multiple days, and we have dogs that are dual certified in live find and human remains, and sometimes those searches drag on for days and even weeks.
The canines and their handlers volunteer their time going through the most difficult terrain and treacherous weather conditions to rescue people in need.
We are all volunteers. We pay for all of our own equipment, all of our own training, all of our own travel expenses. We are grateful for community donations and the support of everybody in Lane County.
While it takes a lot of time and dedication to volunteer for this line of work, the handlers say the joy of rescuing people makes it all worth it.
I view it kind of like a civic duty almost, kind of like jury duty. You know, I've gotten a lot out of this community, and I feel like it's a way to give back to the community, and my dogs are loving to work as well.
I actually grew up here, and I grew up in these woods, and I know a lot of these areas really well, so I'm able to help when we're planning searches and things.
And just like that, we are found. Reporting in Lane County, Noah Chavez, KEZI 9 News. The 4 recently completed townhouses will soon be home for a few select employees.
It's really, really unique, and it's just something that they can offer. I mean, it makes an amazing recruitment tool.
Being a single person in Corvallis is hard, and you're coming straight out of college and you're trying to find housing, and it's really challenging.
The idea behind the homes is to act as a benefit similar to medical or dental insurance for full-time employees of the Boys and Girls Club of Corvallis.
The affordable housing option comes in a time where putting money together for a home is almost an impossible task.
What we're finding is that millennials and younger, it's just a different world. So their ability to purchase homes is not as accessible or as easy.
With this being one of the first developments of its kind here in Corvallis, officials hope that they're able to get the ball rolling for other housing alternatives run by employers in order to help keep their employees long term while helping the employees save up to their financial goals.
One, let's make sure that we can recruit and retain great employees for the Boys and Girls Club. And the second is to be a model for other employers across the community so that they can look at it and go, wow, look what the Boys and Girls Club did. Maybe we could do something similar.
I think that it's something that would be super beneficial for other organizations because it's kind of the way you can retain people and build up their talents is by providing something as stable as this. So I think it's something that would be super beneficial for other places.
Reporting in Corvallis, Noah Chavez, KEZI 9 News. As smoke from the numerous lightning fires burning around Oak Ridge blankets the community, fire crews from all around the country are going directly to the source.
On this division, we've been working on this burn. This is our third day into this burn.
The Rocky Mountain Incident Management Team, based out of Colorado, is managing the chalk fire, along with 6 more fires in the area. For the past few days, crews have been focusing on getting an estimated 5 miles of roadway cleared of potential fire fuels, using fire to fight fire.
So we're doing some firing operations along one of the division lines that we created to actually contain the fire. So we're bringing fire along the division line that's been prepped, so then it creates a larger black line, takes away all the fuels, so when the main part of the fire gets there, there's no more fuel. And I can see the red is more intense heat, scattered heat, is the yellow and stuff like that. So what I want to do is kind of bring that intense heat in the center and slowly bring it down.
Until the wildfires that are burning up the state of Oregon are able to get under control, it's going to be a continuous struggle for resources. And it's no different right here than at the chalk fire.
Resources are really short all around this region and nationally. So sometimes that makes us have to fight fire differently. If I don't have enough, let's say, hose or pumps to get the water up to those, we have to fight fire differently. Sometimes we have to draw a bigger box. If I don't have the resources to handle it where it's at, we have to draw a bigger box and contain it in a larger area.
Essentials like tender trucks, fire crews, and air support are some of the most needed resources to help contain a blaze. But Evers says numerous fires have stretched resources thin across the country.
When resources get short nationally, it becomes a challenging issue for all the teams, for all the crews on the ground, everybody. And right now, with the lightning storm that came through this area, it's creating shortages all over the place.
As crews prepare to stay working on the fire for the long haul, they want people in Oak Ridge and surrounding areas to know they are very much on top of the situation.
We look long term. We have strategic operations. We have planning people that actually look well out in the future, and we decide where we're putting resources and what sort of things we're doing to help the community and to make sure that we contain this where it's manageable and we leave it with a good product in the long run.
Reporting north of Oak Ridge, Noah Chavez, KEZI 9 News.